Mission Control, we are back with Fuck It.
I've got my Princess Leia bean bags on.
Go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage.
Does someone see a dick around here? I've lost a dick. Can you see my... Oh, see what you did there.
Yes.
Hey guys! Can you hear that in the headphones?
No.
You can't hear me
Thank
talking?
God, no.
I can hear it. Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, and we got our trailer reaction shit up and working again, and we're gonna do a trailer reaction for The Dark Tower. Now, you've read these fucking books.
I love The Dark Tower.
So, if we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, then it's your fault.
I know everything.
Because he'll say, I've read the books.
From the Wolves of Kala.
I've read the books.
To the Rose Garden of the Dark Tower finale, but it was a few years ago. But it looks great. I can't wait. It was one of my favorite book series that Stephen King ever did, and it took the motherfucker like 30 years to write it anyway. So,
I can take off my headphones too. It's no big deal. It's not a big deal.
I want you to put your headphones back on so you can't talk.
It's not a big deal. You're not special.
I mean, you can't talk. Shut the fuck up!
Your feet stink and your mother dresses you funny.
Yeah, well, she dressed me.
Let's watch
Your
this.
mother did.
Let's watch this. That's funny because yours undressed me.
She undressed you?
Just kidding. Your mother's a lovely woman. Let's watch this
Let's see what we have.
trailer.
Idris Elba.
I fucking love Stephen King. I like to watch it rather than read it because I don't like to read. Here we go.
Top to bottom, left to right. You put words together, make sense.
2, 3. Dude, I hate these pre-clips before the trailer.
They're terrible.
Stop!
Ooh. Sexual.
Oh, fuck you, Idris.
He looked like he was doing a Hanes commercial.
For thousands of generations, the gunslingers were knights. Sworn to protect us from the coming of the
He's so badass. Is this a Lincoln commercial?
These visions, as you call them.
What do you see?
I see a tower, the man in black, and the gunslinger.
They're just dreams. They're not real, Jake.
The Babadook.
Sinister 3. Is that Jake?
Up there.
Is that his name?
I know there is.
Tatooine.
Whoa,
Who are you?
it's you.
Your shoes, your coat,
You're a
and your
gunslinger,
hat.
right?
That's badass, dude. Damn.
There are no gunslingers. Not anymore.
Why does the man in black want to destroy the tower?
The tower protects both our worlds.
Because it's pissing him
If it
off.
falls, hell will be unleashed.
He's like the devil, isn't he?
No.
His practice.
You can't stop what's coming. Death always wins.
Your world might be gone, but mine isn't. If you let that tower fall, billions of people die.
Do they have guns and bullets in your world?
You're gonna like Earth a lot.
All right, let's go.
You clawing your way out of the darkness? Did you tell the kid whoever walks with you dies by
So the man in black's from Arkansas.
It's the Yellow King.
I will kill him for both of us. I do not aim at my
Holy
head.
shit. You know that man can fucking play cards.
His hand has forgotten the face of his father. I aim at my
It's the
eye.
Allstate guy.
I know. His voice is
I
insured
do
for
not
$1
shoot
million.
with my hand. I shoot with my mind.
Jake. I was right. Jake Cup.
I do not kill with my gun.
God damn!
Wowzer.
He's got that white
My
chocolate.
heart.
Jason Williams.
The outlaw Josie Wells.
Damn, that looks dope as
Now,
shit.
fuck yeah, it does. Oh my god. That's awesome as fuck.
Woo!
You know,
Woo!
the only thing I'm scared of though is that they call it the Dark Tower. So I mean, the first book was, I think it was called the Gunslinger, and there were 7 books.
Yeah, they start.
So it was a huge saga. So I'm hoping that it's not the Dark Tower because they're already showing.
They skipped some shit. I know they
Yeah.
start at like a certain point. I don't remember what they said it was, but I know they started at a certain point.
The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. That was the opening of the Stephen King novel for the gunslinger. But now that kind of scares me. That I love that there are other worlds than these, because that's what he always. That's what Jake says. I mean, there's a spoiler there. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but
good.
I'm not going to tell you, Mike.
Good.
But the thing is that, or it says the Dark Tower again. It kind of scares me because I don't know how much money they gave him, and because I always thought the Dark Tower series should be like a Lord of the Rings kind of epic. And I hope that they gave them that much money. I hope that there's like 4 or 5 of these bitches, because it takes that much time to tell the whole story, the entire story.
I do think they skipped some shit though, because I read something. I don't know if it's the 4th book or where they start, but I think they start at something like the gunslinger thing. I don't know.
Yeah, they started at the gunslinger, and then the gunslinger was great. Then they go into, I don't remember the second novel, but there's, like I said, there's 7 novels, and the Dark Tower. That was the last novel. That was the very last novel, and it's a huge fucking book. It's a massive book, but I mean.
Well, these days they can take a short story and make 6 films out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so much. Because the thing about this story is the Dark Tower is that it connects all the other Stephen King stories. Like It is a part of it. The Tommy Knockers.
La 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 la. Spoiler, you cunt! Spoiler, you cunt!
Hey, guess what? I don't care. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. You guys can read this on Wikipedia. It's not a spoiler. Like all the other movies
You can read a lot of spoilers on Wikipedia.
Well, maybe you could, but just don't read the spoiler part. I'm just saying that they're like all Stephen King novels are tied up in this. So, I mean, it's a lot of material.
Yeah. All I know is that trailer looked dope as shit. I was worried about it, man, because this movie comes out in fucking August, and there's been no trailers. You remember Batman vs. Superman, they released their first trailer like 17, 18 years before the movie started. I mean, we've been getting Justice League trailers since last summer, and it didn't come out until November.
Well, the one thing, I always thought that Dark Tower would have been a really good HBO series, like a Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But, nonetheless, I'm glad they're doing this. Idris Elba is awesome as fuck in this trailer. Matthew McConaughey selling those Lincolns, doing a great job for him. He's definitely going to be able to sell more cars now.
Wild turkey, baby.
And, the action sequences on this are amazing.
Dude, that was
like
badass. He was like flicking the fucking bullets in the fucking thingy.
I mean, can you imagine how much ass he gets on a daily basis? Like, look what I can do with your vagina.
But it looked great, man. I love the trailer. Of course, you got the black hole in the sky thing. Like, we need to stop that. But I mean, if it's part of the story, it's part of the story. Is that part of the story?
What?
The whole black hole in the sky reaching over everything.
Like, there's always a black hole.
Like, I know there's always beams shooting into fucking skies.
Yeah,
though,
the
right?
whole Dark Tower thing is well, that all's true because the Dark Tower is being threatened.
Okay, so it was a part of it before.
But
so
the Dark Tower kind of reminded me of, like, I don't know why, but when I saw it, like, I guess because visually I had a different idea of what it looked like when I read the books, but we're seeing it on screen, it just reminded me of Castle Grayskull in some ways. Like, he's going to get to the top. It's like, I have the power with the gun. But nonetheless, the trailer overall, it looks very sound, and it looks like something that they're at least treating with respect to Stephen King's work. Because I know that Stephen King was really, really hesitant about this, because this is his opus. I mean, this was Stephen, he worked on it for 30 years. I mean, this was like a huge thing that he undertook.
They got the talent, man. Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey together is
when you let movie studios get involved, they do cut out huge swaths of the novel, and I'm sure that Stephen King's a little bit hesitant on it. But I mean, again, this is just called the Dark Tower, and I'm sure it's just getting people excited. It might be the Dark Tower 2 and the Dark Tower 3, whatever, like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and shit. Maybe the Dark Tower.
Well, actually,
still
I have an answer
awesome.
to that. Ron Howard, A Beautiful Mind, is starting a TV series, following up the events from this movie. So I know that's their first steps, is what they're doing.
Well, and that makes sense, because again, it's so much material. But I mean, I don't really like the idea that the TV series is going on in conjunction with it, because I'd rather have it where the Dark Tower was just at least given the respect that what Harry Potter was giving. Because Harry Potter had 7 or whatever, how many fucking movies it did.
Yeah,
so you could do the same thing with this. I mean, even if you're going to split into 3 movies, Lord of the Rings, I don't know. But it looked great, and I can't wait to fucking see it. I mean,
me coming from a place where I haven't read the books, I don't know anything about this, but I love Stephen King movies, and I love Idris Elba. Idris Elba's underrated as shit, man. He should be like top 3 stars in the world.
Yeah, he is great.
Idris Elba's a badass. Matthew McConaughey is fucking Matthew McConaughey. Those two on screen together in a Stephen King story, I'm fucking sold on it. That trailer looked good as shit to me. It looked action packed. It had a 90s feel to it, didn't it? Did you feel a little bit of 90s?
A little bit, yeah.
I felt some 90s.
I felt like this when I was watching it though. Matthew McConaughey's like,
Waiter, bring us one margarita every hour until we pass
Those
out.
are rookie numbers. You gotta get that up.
So guys, what did you guys think about The Dark Tower? Have you read the books? Have you not read the books? What's your opinion on the trailer? What's your opinion on where they should go from here? How do you feel?
How's your life?
How do you feel? Comment down below. Let us know with your fucking faces. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button. Get some goddamn wham up in you, okay? Alright, see you later.
I'm into my dark tower. I'll show you wonders that you've never seen.
Are you talking about your butt?
Take from my body.
We watched a movie.